action. Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Inside, Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Outside, Wall. The pass to Zubac. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. And look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Leonard, the pass to Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard, launches it. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant against Wall. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Wall. Hangs in the air. Outside, George. Back to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from the elbow. Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
George. It's stolen by Adams. The drive by Brooks, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest estate.
Yeah, and an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Morant kicks to Jackson. They grab their own miss, and it's Adams on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. The rebound by Steven Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Bane passes to Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 6.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stolen by Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And the shot falls short this time.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Zubac kicks to Morris. Dishes to George. Driving. Oh,
Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little over, but I love to see him get up.
Bane looking around on the wing. Jackson wants to get it to Bane and does. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Wall against Morant. And Wall kicks to Morris. Back to Wall. Second shot opportunity. Morris passes to Zubac. No one near Wall as he lets it go. They shoot again. And at last they get one to fall. He's got 8.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Durant. And here is Brooks. The layup missed.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He is a monster in transition. Wall operates in the open court at an elite level. I'm not sure there's anyone who finishes better on the break.
The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Into the lane. Morris outside. Ball taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Out to Morris from outside the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Bane against George. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Memphis leading. Brooks finds Bane. And here is Adams. Pass to Morant. And the rejection by Zubac. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. Only given up 2 points this quarter.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's George, and Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Outside, Bane. Driving inside. Outside, Wall. Down low. Here's Morris. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Now the dish to Morant. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14th foul.
Morant against Wall. Adams. Brooks with no one around. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Now, how about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Wall dishes to Leonard. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. On the wing, Bane. Defended by George. And no good. And it's Memphis the other way. And Adams kicks to Bane. Jackson passes to Adams. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Wall against Morant. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 3 from George. Here's Wall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Morant kicks to Bane. Oh, good on the triple. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Paul George.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Outside, Wall. Morris outside. The kick out to Wall. And so it's Los Angeles. All right, Dave, thank you. And time.
Your Clippers. 22. The Grizzlies. 16.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Brooks. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. To the paint, here's Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Morant finds Bain. Outside for Jackson. From deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 9 points. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA. The broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Outside, Bain. Out to Morant. And the shot is long. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Morris. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And a wide open look for Bain. They get the rebound. Over George. Bain, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Wall. The second effort. Jackson comes over with the double. Zubats finds Wall. Here's Morris. There's the steal. Jackson against Wall. Out to Brooks. Here's the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wall. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Kick out to Adams. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 8 rebounds in this game. Leonard the pass to Morris. Outside, George. And it's Wall in the corner. And George with the stuff.
And that's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Misses the 3. Here's Zubats. Count that one. Zubats has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it fired.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Wall against Morant. Jackson from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George passes to Morris. Second chance shot. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Morant against Wall. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Bain. Sinks the 15-footer.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Wall against Morant. Pass to George. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And it's Morant missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's George. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Jackson drives in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Wall against Adams. Outside for George. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant drives in. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard over Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Good scorers have that ability. When Leonard gets that deep, it's usually a bucket, a trip to the free throw line, or both.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Morant against Wall. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And it's Adams on the follow.
Well, he gets so few attempts in the post to show off some of his footwork. A good percentage of Adams' offense comes off of putbacks.
And Wall. Here we go now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's George. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
All with it. He's picked up by Morant. Kicks it out to Leonard from downtown. Here's Wall. Now the pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Goes up on the high post. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Morris outside. The kick out to Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Wall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Clippers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
Here's George. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Morant. And the shot goes down.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morant against Wall. Kicks to George. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Crafty move. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, say does that.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. And Aiden gets it to go. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding. So I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Aiden finds Paul. Here's Johnson. Back to Paul. Going inside, and he makes it on the layup.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Outside Morant. Here's Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bane's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. No good there.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Fires the 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the basket by Bane. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Great open look there. He's got 5.
Out in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. From outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Outside Paul. 1:56 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Bridges. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Johnson with a double team. Jackson outside. Back to Adams. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Morant to the paint. Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant, the pass to Adams. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns trailing. Ball with it. He's picked up by Bane. The kick out to Johnson. Offensive board. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. And here's Booker. Hounded by Morant. And it's Booker again missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Jackson outside. From deep, Bain. Over to the wing. Here's Adams. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Booker fires from way outside. Desmond Bain getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Yep, that one goes.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson from downtown. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Ayton, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Stolen by Bridges. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Bridges outside. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grizzlies on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Booker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Shot clock at 6. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Bain. Back to Morant. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. And it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Brooks outside. Jackson on the wing. Back to Payne. From deep three-point range. And Aiden pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Fade away. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Right side Payne. Here's Jackson, covered by Johnson. Oh, and there is Jaren Jackson. Fantastic play. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Here's Booker. Paul, a screen on Payne. Back to Paul. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Payne. And here's Jackson. Corner shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
He does not get the second one. Now Payne. With the drive. And we finished off 1 half of play.
Your Suns, 17. The Grizzlies, 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. Pass to Aldama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Saric. Back to Payne. Here's Landale. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best. And let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Aldama, looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jones. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Payne against Jones. Back to Payne. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jones from outside. Green for 3. Hits the trifecta. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Pass to Lee. Here's Saric. Here's Payne on the take. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And that's going to be a foul on Memphis.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Lee on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Jones. Back to Conchar. Now here's Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Aldama. Crowder grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. No good, a bit long that time. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Inside, it's intercepted. Pass to Lee, fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Back to Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. Conchar's got 5 now.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Crowder outside. Here he goes. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Memphis. They're on an 11-3 run. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Terrific shot, Danny Green, a champion in college and in the pros, of course, just has a winning attitude.
Now here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Lee. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
From deep. The shot off that time. Here's Payne. Deflected. And he gets it back. Pass to Saric. That one's good from the corner. Saric has got his first basket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Jackson with room to fire. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. That one is off. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Morant. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Fires the three. And another miss by Memphis. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Ayton, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Brooks drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Ferocious on the attack. You never have to beg Dillon Brooks to practice hard or play hard.
The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Paul passes to Booker. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Morant, the pass to Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Booker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Johnson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
A good look from Bain. Good on the 13-footer. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
The three, Booker. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Brooks against Bridges. From deep. And it's Brooks missing. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson. Outside for Booker. Here's Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. the drive. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Booker. Ayton, a screen on Payne. The three, Booker. Adams grabs the miss. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. Payne against Booker. From outside, off the mark. So the big win by Memphis in a tight game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range in his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Gobert, the pass to Prince.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Bane kicks to Brooks. The high post shot, and he knocks down the jumper.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Now, here is Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. Bane against Towns. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Russell with it. And he drives in for 3. Edwards. John Morant grabs the rebound. Outside, Bane. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside. Here's Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Russell passes to Prince. A 3-ball. Here's Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another shot. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Connects from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. The 3-pointer no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. Stolen by Brooks. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Now, here is Russell. The rebound by Steven Adams.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Towns with the defensive effort.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Prince in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Prince has got 5 points so far.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Adams' shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Why?
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
With the draw. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Bain passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams. The Grizzlies have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Brooks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Russell driving in, and he converts the layup.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
On the wing, Bain. Brooks from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Prince against Brooks. Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 6 points.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Bain. Morant outside. Here's Adams. Rebound, Minnesota. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns wide open. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Towns. Out to Russell. It's up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Morant against Russell. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Russell looking around for the 3. That's a 2 from Towns. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. Morant against Russell. And that one's good. Morant.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Here's Bane. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
It's stolen by Adams. Towns against Jackson. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Prince wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Floats it up there for Morant. And stolen by Russell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Russell inside, guarded by Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Prince. And so that's the end of the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated.
31. The Grizzlies. 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. Fires the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. It's good from long range. Morant's got 14 points.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Looking to get it going. And Russell gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Bane with the bucket.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up. The Timberwolves shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside, Bane. The dish to Adams. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Bane. Jackson has the open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Outside, Towns. Down low, Edwards. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bain finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Morant outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Jackson. There's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Morant reaches to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Bain. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Prince. It's stolen by Adams. Jackson down low. Towns on him. And Jackson gets it to go.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Russell kicks to Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bain, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Russell. And he lays it straight in. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Here's Adams. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're counting. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell finds Towns, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
This is it to Adams. Brooks for 3. Up again. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant passes to Adams. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Pulls up. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Adams.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And it's Towns missing.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Morant gets to Adams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
On defense, Minnesota. The pass to Adams. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 3. And it's Morant missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves? And he can't hit the second. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Good on the bucket. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Prince outside. Pass to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Tries again. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Prince's shot is good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Corner shot. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Russell. To the paint. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Morant against Russell. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Morant. Russell dishes to Towns. Shot from the wing. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Prince. And stolen by Prince.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Karl Anthony Towns.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside, Russell. The kick out to Towns. Puts it up from 15. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Morant outside. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they...
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in it to one.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of. And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Here's George. Pass to Jackson. Out to Leonard. Now here's George from outside the arc. Brooks with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
George with it. He's picked up by Bain. Morris outside. Kicks it to George. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams could be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
George passes to Leonard. Driving to the basket. That one's wide left. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
The kick out to Morris. The three is up. The shot comes out. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Right side Morant. And stolen by Leonard. Bain against George. Jackson right side. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bain. Pass to Moran. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Morris.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
The Clippers in the lead. And stolen by Morant. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Inside. Oh, Morris with a steal. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Clippers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Jackson against Morant. Jackson, the pass to Zubac.
Well, Steven Adams making his presence felt. This guy on the defensive end can be special.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the 1. And Morant gets double-teamed. 3 on the clock. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. 17-foot shot on the way, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Moran against Jackson. Out to Leonard. And stolen by Moran. Payne against George. Jackson, the pass to Adams. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game.
Oh, wow! Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Morant. It's rebounded by Morris. Los Angeles shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Jackson outside. George outside. Up top, Morris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bain. Jackson finds Morant. And here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Jackson with room to fire. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Bain against George. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Jackson finds Zubac. That shot missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Down low. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams increasingly making himself a factor on the offensive end night after night.
Jackson down low. Pounded by Morant. Morris can't hit. And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Clippers trail.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Jackson can't get it to go. Steven Adams getting it done for Memphis.
The Clippers, 21. For the double up.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing here from Steven Adams.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. George passes to Leonard. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Oh, a sensational play. Adjusting in midair to elude the defender, just couldn't finish.
To the middle. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the attack, Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, my goodness. You cannot give up a lane to the cup. Once Marcus Morris sees one, forget about it.
Fires from deep. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Los Angeles shooting 44%. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Cocked it back and fired it home.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Moran against Jackson. Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moran. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
George passes to Morris. Over Jackson. Here's George. Pass to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Bane, the pass to Adams. And that one's good. Adams has got 14. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Shot from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Jackson against Moran. Pass to Bane. Fires the 3. Here's Adams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter. Jackson outside. It's George on the wing. And George with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And stolen by Leonard. Here's George. Knocks it loose. Up top, Morris. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris, adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Takes it inside. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Jackson, the pass to Morris. No good from outside for Memphis. They've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Brooks. This one for 3. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to Jackson. Now Zubac. Adams covering. Oh, the swat by Adams. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. George against Bane. Now Morris. Shoots over Jackson. Morris can't hit. Bane, the pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. And stolen by Leonard. And they're pushing it up. Kicks it to George. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Clippers ahead. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Clippers in the lead. So, on the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. kicks it to George. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now Morant. Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Jackson with it. Now here's Zubac. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And the basket by Bane. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Jackson. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis leading. Morant finds Jackson. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Jackson down low. Hounded by Morant. Pass to Zubac. Let's go with a 3. Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Brooks the pass to Morant. 3-pointer. Here's Adams. Blocked. Brooks against Leonard.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And Morant with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Here's Jackson. The kick out to Morris. And the Clippers miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Jackson, driving inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
Woo-hoo, that's the quick first step by Reggie Jackson. What a pretty play.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Adams, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Adams has got 20.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
Jackson against Morant. Leonard passes to Jackson. That one a little long. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Morris outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
In transition, here come the Clippers. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Leonard's shot's good.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Moran against Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bain. Right wing. From deep, Moran. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Great to see Ja operate without the ball. Just a versatile point.
Jackson outside. Zubac, screen. Shoots. Jackson can't get it to go. Deflects the pass. And here's Moran. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran. Jackson, the pass to George. Releases. That one no good. Now here's Jackson. And so it's Memphis winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but
Here's a shot from earlier on. As the Suns arrive at the arena, they're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Paul. For three, Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Tries from 10, and that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The three from Morant. Bridges with the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Here's Jackson. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Shoots it. Jackson misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bridges for three. Here's Ayton, and Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
And it's Paul top the key. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Morant against Paul. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ayton.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Adams.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
There's Jackson with the three. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded to Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
And here's Morant after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
For Memphis, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. Memphis trailing here. Brooks from outside. They get it back. Outside, Bain lets the three fly. Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Jacks up a three. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Jackson against Johnson. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. Brooks with no one around. Missed it, even after all those chances.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Morant. And he gets the bucket.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Here's Paul. The feed now to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Unloads from 9. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second basket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson passes to Morant. Puts it up. Jackson misses. Now Paul to the middle. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now. Because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Brooks finds Bain. Bridges against Brooks. Bridges with some nice defense.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Passes it to Paul. Feeds to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches a 3. Ayton dishes to Paul. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 3. The drive by Brooks. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played. Morant passes to Bain. Takes the 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Now Bain. After Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Adams down low. Defended by Bridges. They grab their own miss. Morant outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Paul surveying the floor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Morant dishes to Adams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Again, the miss by Booker.
and not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Adams, after the missed three from Desmond Bain. Over to the wing. A second chance effort. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker outside. The pass to Johnson to the inside. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Ball against Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant against Paul. Jackson from long range. From the wing. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. Out to Brooks. From the arc. No good there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going.
The Suns, 15.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. They've got Saric. Lee out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
Out to Saric. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Saric has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Jones, the pass to Aldama. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Saric attacking and slam dunk by Saric.
And for a big player, Saric can get in there and get fluid. Nice finish.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Lee with the steal. Here's Payne. An easy 2 points on the layup. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Payne got in front, and Payne never looked back.
Jones looking for an opening. Right wing. Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis. Suns leading by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
High post try. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Landale, and he goes in for the dunk.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Concho. Over Lee. Conchar can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And Crowder slams it in.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Passes it to Aldama. Now the pass to Concho. Launches it. Šarić grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. Now here's Jones. 1:15 left to play here in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Šarić. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Suns leading by 4. Payne looking around. Down low. Here's Lee. He kicks it to Šarić. And here is Craig. Payne with the bounce pass. The shot by Šarić, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Tillman passes to Jones. They get it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they'll get another chance. Right side, Green. 4 on the shot clock. And another miss by Memphis. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Outside, Green. This one for 3. The shot misses. Šarić outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead as they end the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Payne. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Payne shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
Here's Bridges. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Ball's knocked loose, and now the Suns a fast break. Lobbed up there for Booker. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Booker with a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 12. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so it's Memphis with it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant surveying the D. Payne for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kept alive. Ball outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Offline with his 3. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The 3 from Morant. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's the 3. Memphis the rebound.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Fires for 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Booker against Payne. Here's Johnson. And the Suns miss again. The Grizzlies shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And Adams kicks to Morant. Over Paul. That one a little long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Morant with the ball. Morant with another miss. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Booker outside. Trying to end the drought. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. The shot and game clock separated by 4. 6 to shoot. From deep. He's off on that one. So the Suns win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
The free throw drops for Morant. Now Russell. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson outside. The 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 5 points.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And stolen by Morant. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they're able to recover. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside for Morant. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 7 points in the game.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
It's Edwards.
Oh, my.
Big time right there.
Nasty! Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Edwards. Stolen by Bane. Towns against Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Now Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Now here's Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Russell. On the break. Here's Prince. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know, one of the things the team has confidence with Prince in is finishing on the break. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so Towns nails them both. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Outside Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Edwards against Bane. Pass to Prince. Oh, there's the alley. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Outside Morant. Adams with the ball. Over Russell. The putback. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Edwards. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Morant after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Brooks finds Bain from behind the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Russell against Morant. Releases. The rebound by Jackson.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Brooks from outside. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Jackson. Brooks left side. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Brooks with it. Prince is there. Lets it fly. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 13.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks drives in. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it inside. Russell, and he drains the quick shot.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Here's Morant. Got a hand on it. Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And the shot's good. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Here's Edwards driving in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Adams inside. He's against Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's laid in by Adams. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Edwards. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Adams. Towns with a rebound.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. 1:07 left in the second. No good with a jumper from the wing. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morant. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. The free throw drops for Morant. Here's Russell. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Payne. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw misses.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Brooks outside. Morant against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, Payne. And he can't get that one. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
25. Fans, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Over Payne. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Well, Memphis shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Outside Morant. From the arc. And again, Memphis no good. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. From deep, Payne nails it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Second chance shot. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Brooks. For three. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Russell against Morant. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside Bain. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Jackson down low, covered by Towns. Jackson gets the bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. On the take. Shoots over Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Adams, a pass to Jackson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. That one misses for Jackson. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Now here's Jackson, covered by Towns. Jackson can't get it to go. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has got his second basket of the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Bain, the pass to Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The shot by Russell, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
They get it back. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Towns. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Memphis earning this break in the action, up 10.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. It's scooped up. Outside for Morant. Here's Adams. On the wing, Bain. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. The shot no good. Great D that time from Bain. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brooks. And he lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see. At least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Morant finds Bane. Morant against Russell. A good look from Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jackson against Towns. Russell from outside. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks left side. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Brooks no good on that one. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
From deep, Bane. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. And another basket for Minnesota.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They gotta tighten it up.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Time running out for the Timberwolves. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Shot from 12. Grizzlies with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Morant. And too long on the shot. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Prince with the bucket.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
From deep. And it's Morant missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
The lead now in single digits.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Morant, no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. From deep three-point range. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Bane finds Brooks. Morant with it. Russell covering. And it's Morant again missing. Here's Prince. Left side, Russell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell. And he's now got the double-double.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. This one was in the balance right until...